Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Donald, your go-to channel for breaking down the biggest stories surrounding Donald Trump and his administration. Today is January 14th, and we're diving into an exciting and controversial headline. Linda McMahon, former WWE executive and Trump ally, has been tapped to lead the Department of Education. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. Let's get started. Linda McMahon isn't your typical pick for Secretary of Education. Born in New Bern, North Carolina, Linda worked her way from humble beginnings to becoming the CEO of World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, transforming it into a global entertainment powerhouse alongside her husband, Vince McMahon. She's no stranger to politics either. Linda served as the head of the Small Business Administration, SBA, during Trump's first term, where she pushed for policies that empowered small businesses and entrepreneurs. But what makes her an intriguing choice for the Education Department is her lack of a traditional background in education policy. Instead, McMahon has spent the last few years shaping conservative policy through the America First Policy Institute, a think tank closely aligned with Trump's vision for America. Could her business acumen and loyalty to Trump translate into a successful tenure in education, or will her unconventional background prove to be a stumbling block? Let's unpack it. During his campaign, Trump made it clear he wants to drastically reform the Department of Education or potentially dismantle it altogether. Trump has been a vocal critic of federal oversight in education, arguing that states should have more control. His administration's focus is on promoting school choice, expanding voucher programs, and cutting back what he calls unpatriotic teachings about America's history. Linda McMahon is perfectly aligned with this vision. As chairwoman of the America First Policy Institute, she's already been advocating for universal school choice and apprenticeship programs modeled after successful systems in Switzerland. In his statement, Trump said, "Linda will fight tirelessly to empower parents and make the best education decisions for their families." But how will that play out in practice? Critics argue that dismantling federal oversight could exacerbate educational inequities, while supporters claim it's a step toward true educational freedom. McMahon's close ties to Trump are no secret. She's been a longtime financial backer of Trump's political campaigns, donating millions to pro-Trump super PACs over the years. Their relationship dates back decades to when Trump sponsored WWE's WrestleMania events in Atlantic City. Trump even appeared in WWE storylines, famously shaving Vince McMahon's head in the ring during a publicity stunt. But McMahon's loyalty isn't just personal, it's political. During Trump's first term, she managed the SBA without any major controversies, and later became a key figure in his re-election campaign. This deep trust and shared vision likely made her the obvious choice for this pivotal role. While Linda McMahon has a strong track record in business and politics, her nomination hasn't been without controversy. Critics point to her lack of experience in education policy as a major concern. She served briefly on Connecticut's State Board of Education in 2009, but that's her only direct connection to the field. Additionally, her time as head of the SBA wasn't entirely free of scrutiny. Some questioned her use of the role to bolster Trump's political agenda rather than focusing solely on small businesses. And then there's the broader criticism of Trump's education agenda. Detractors argue that promoting school choice and defunding public schools could deepen existing inequalities. Supporters, however, claim these policies will revolutionize education by putting power back in the hands of parents. What do you think? Is McMahon's business-oriented approach what the Education Department needs, or is it a mismatch for such a critical agency? With Linda McMahon at the helm, expect major changes to the Education Department. Her track record suggests she'll prioritize school choice expansion. McMahon is likely to push for more voucher programs and funding for private and religious schools. Curriculum reforms. Aligning with Trump's agenda, she'll likely push back against what the administration sees as divisive teachings in schools. Apprenticeships and workforce training. Drawing from international models, McMahon could focus on non-traditional education paths, like apprenticeships, to address skills gaps. While these initiatives have strong support among conservatives, they're bound to face resistance from public education advocates and teacher unions. Will McMahon's leadership transform American education for the better, or will it spark even more political division? Time will tell. Supporters of McMahon's nomination point to her success.